Often marimbas are written for to play with 4 sticks and can sound like this. Or you can play all 4 sticks together to make a chord. You can use harder sticks towards the top end of the instrument. If I had to play with these hard sticks in an orchestral piece, I would be extremely careful, because essentially a marimba is a much more delicate instrument than a xylophone. So dynamically, you wouldn't ever expect to play fortissimo on a marimba with hard sticks. It would simply damage the instrument. The cost of marimbas vary enormously, as with most things, with cars and everything else, depending on exactly which manufacturer you go to. This particular instrument is somewhere in the order of about $4,000 to $4,500. Some colleagues of mine who've just bought a 5-octave marimba, which go down, as I said earlier, to a C below this particular one. So the whole instrument is maybe another half a metre long. Have just paid $8,500 for their marimba to be specially shipped over from America. So, like with most things, the price varies according to what exactly you need. The difference in prices with a marimba, it's one of the more expensive instruments. There is literally more wood involved in making it. A xylophone, one could expect to pay maybe up to £2,000, £2,500, depending again on the manufacturer, but significantly cheaper than a marimba. Vibraphones, again, the price varies a lot, somewhere from £3,000 upwards, depending on exactly how big you want to buy one, and the finish. You can get gold ones, you can get 4-octave ones, etc. The technique of playing marimba, there are several different methods. If you just have 2 sticks, I think it's reasonable to say that this is a standard grip, where you have a thumb on the side of the stick and the finger, the last joint, on the other side, and you need a fairly relaxed wrist. And once you've got the idea of playing on one note, you just start to move up and down. It's exactly the same technique. You just have to move your body up and down. You literally walk up and down the instrument. When you come to using 4 sticks, it's quite a different technique. You have obviously 2 sticks in each hand, and each stick, with the particular technique that I use, there are different techniques, but the technique that I use has one stick that is controlled entirely by the 2 smaller fingers in the hand, and this stick plays this way. The other stick, which goes in the thumb, your first finger, plays this way. So you have control, independent control over you end up with independent control over both sticks like this. Obviously, if you add the other hand, or if you want to, of course, you can play them in a different order. And if you just speed that up, then it can easily sound like a roll. With one hand, it's possible to play the same note with both sticks, and gradually spread out, increasing the interval. So that's an octave. These particular sticks that I'm using at the moment are actually usually used on a vibraphone. Specific marimba sticks are longer than vibraphone sticks, so that you can more easily spread the octave octave, which on a marimba is a lot further apart than, for example, on a glockenspiel. An octave on a glockenspiel is probably only that distance at most. You can see on a marimba, if I were to play that distance, I have a C to an F. The octave is all the way down there, all the way up there. So, when one is learning to play with 4 sticks, you have to be able to practice playing notes adjacent to each other, just gradually separating them out.